we've got a lot of folks that are interested in the fintech space, and we've got a few boot camps coming up. Do you have any suggestions of sort of problems to solve or just themes to focus on within fintech?
There's one space that I think has always been interesting, and that's tipping. And tipping really is sort of at the crossroads of all these different phenomenons in the world today. So tipping is a space that became incredibly more difficult in 2020 because we didn't want to touch cash at times. We didn't want to be face to face with people. So what happens in a scenario where you want to tip the wait staff at a restaurant, or whether there's someone who is working in a hotel and they delivered a very good service and you want to be able to tip them, whatever the context might be, tipping was a very natural thing that we all know, and that became all the more difficult in the context of COVID. When you think about how we have P2P payments and digital payments, that can really be an incredible platform to solve for all these various tipping contexts. And if I exaggerate a little bit more, these days there could be contexts where maybe you're watching a video online, or you're reading an article online, or there could be some other kind of digital experience where you might want to tip the publisher of that piece of content. So once again, tipping becomes a very interesting tool to be able to solve for. At the same time, tipping might not necessarily be hundreds of dollars in one transaction. Tipping might be micro transactions. So we once again kind of merge tipping and digital payments and digital environments with maybe the need for a cryptocurrency or something that allows for micro and granular value exchange. So I really love the idea of tipping. I think it's a very interesting space, a very critical space that can make a difference in a lot of people's lives. And it could be a very interesting space for the BonBillo community and entrepreneurs to explore as well. And I think there's always going to be partnership opportunities around the payments industry to solve for something like that.